Ah!
Hey everybody, welcome to the ReCoop. I'm Cooper Daniels and I'm a guy that knows a little about a lot. And today we're continuing with the crypto series and we're talking about hardware wallets. More specifically, the Ledger Nano X. Do you need one of these? Why? Why do you need one of these? How do you set it up? I'm going to break it all down for you. So let's get into it. First off, why do you need a hardware wallet? Well, have you heard the term not your keys, not your coins, or not your keys, not your crypto? Well, that's one reason, because you've got to secure your private keys. There's two things. There's a public key and a private key. A public key is the thing that you send out there, something that I can put in my Twitter bio or in the description of this video, and people can use it to send me crypto. That's all they can use it for. There's no risk in putting that out there in the public. And then on the other side, there's your private key. And the private key is the thing that I use to send you crypto, right? And I don't want you or anybody else to have access to my private key because then they can send all my crypto to wherever they want and I lose all my wealth. So you need to secure your private key. Now, if you buy your crypto on Coinbase or Binance or Voyager and you leave it on there, what you're doing is basically trusting them to hold your cryptocurrency. And they're kind of like a bank. They're like an uninsured bank. If Coinbase loses all your cryptocurrency because they get hacked, they are not on the hook. They may feel like they have to because they're a public company and they're worth a lot of money and they don't want the bad PR. But technically, if Coinbase gets hacked and loses all your cryptocurrency, you're shit out of luck. So that's one thing, right? And there's other reasons, like, there's different things that you can use your cryptocurrency for. So a lot of people want to transfer their cryptocurrency off of exchanges so they can stake it and do all these different things, right? Participate in decentralized finance, yada, 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 yada. So when you have your cryptocurrency on an exchange, they own your private key. And they're basically just promising you that if you ever want to sell it or trade it or move it off their exchange, they'll have it available to you to do so. But in the meantime, they own that. Okay, great. So you can transfer it off into a hot wallet. A hot wallet is something like an Exodus or a Trust wallet or whatever cryptocurrency you own their native wallet. They're, like an algorand wallet or a digibyte wallet or a hedera hashgraph wallet, whatever it is. Most cryptocurrencies have their own wallets. Now that's cool. Now you own your keys and you're trusting this app to safeguard your keys. And trust me, like these exchanges and these hot wallets all are very, very safe. But the reason why I ordered this Ledger Nano X is I heard a horror story in the algorand community on StockTwits. There was a gentleman that was retiring soon. He was a school teacher. He had about $40,000, $50,000 in algo in the official algorand wallet, which is very secure, and he got SIM swapped. Now, what is a SIM swap? So a SIM swap is when somebody goes to your phone carrier, pretends to be you, and gets them to issue a new SIM card for your phone number. And now they have a SIM card, they put it in their device, they have access to all of your text messages and all of the apps on your phone. And if they're sophisticated, they're going to be able to open up your crypto wallets and send away all your crypto. And in this situation, they sent it to Binance and they were able to sell it and get it off. And this poor guy has nothing, has no recourse. He's out 50 grand in his retirement. And he didn't even do anything wrong. And by the way, they don't even need to go to Verizon and pretend to be you. They might know somebody that works at Verizon. There's a lot of money involved. So there's a couple of things you can do. You can take two-way authentication very seriously. You can be careful about where you put your phone number. And you can not go on social media sites and brag about how much cryptocurrency you own. Okay, those are some things you can do. But the main thing that you can do, if you're like, no, I'm not going to do that, bro. I'm going on fucking StockTwits and I'm going on the Bitcoin fucking page and I'm going to talk about how I have 50 fucking BTC, bitch. Well, then make sure you get a hardware wallet. And what this does is it takes your private keys off of your phone or your computer and it puts it securely on a hardware device. If you lose your hardware wallet, you're going to be able to get your crypto if you have your recovery phrase. If you lose your hardware wallet and you can't find your recovery phrase, you're fucked. And you're a terrible bank. All right? Because that's one of the exciting things about crypto is that you're your own bank. And that's also one of the scary things about crypto is that you're your own bank. So there is some sense of responsibility. If you're like, fuck the banks, fuck the central bank, fuck this, fuck that, well, guess what? Now you've got that responsibility. Be careful what you ask for. So learn how to do this, especially when the markets are down and you feel stuck in your positions. Learn how to do this shit. Learn how to earn the most. Like, for example, if you're holding algo on Coinbase, you're earning 4%. If you move your algo off of Coinbase into the official algorand wallet, you're now earning closer to 6%. So you're getting more on your algo. And then come quarter four, you can take part in governance and earn way more than 6%. So there's a lot. There's a lot. You can earn more passive income by getting off the exchanges. You protect yourself against things like a SIM swap. So let's open it. You guys ready? Let's open it. This week on Ryan's Toy Review, man plays with a knife and opens his crypto toy. This is a Kershaw Ken Onion design knife. It was a gift in 2020 for my birthday. That and a life straw and a whole bunch of camping gear. Wasn't 2020 fun? Isn't it great that it seems like fucking COVID hysteria has come rearing back? I've already got all the survival gear. I've got enough to protect my house. What the hell am I gonna do if they lock us up again? Motherfucker. So you want to make sure that this thing is nice and secure, sealed. So you got this. I'm gonna push this out. It's a nice box. There it is. You got that. Pull it out. It's got a metal little casing there. Plastic on the inside. Okay, what else is in here? There you go. Hello? They kind of packaged this like it's Apple. Apple really revolutionized packaging, didn't they? And then there's a USB. That's it. All right. So you got your getting started thing. You got a USB. Then you have your Ledger Nano X with Bluetooth capabilities. How do you guys feel? You guys feel like I did a good job? This was my first unboxing. All right, hey, I'm back. Here I am, back with my Ledger Nano X. I had this grand plan that I was gonna come back and I was gonna break it down step by step. How do you set up your Ledger Nano X? And it turns out it's really easy. It's not hard. They make it really intuitive. And you just kind of follow some directions. I'll tell you what I did and give you a couple of little things so you know what to expect when you get it. But when you get it, you're really just gonna be able to follow directions and it's gonna be fine. But so real quick, what you're gonna do is you're going to download the Ledger Live app on your iPhone or your Android or your desktop or whatever it is that you have. And when you take this thing out, you're gonna have to charge it, right? And it took a little while for it to charge. So I ended up shooting this at night once I got my kids to sleep. This thing works like this. You open it up and there's two buttons. There's this button right here and there's this button right here. You turn this button on to open it. It's gonna have you set up a PIN code. And you can scroll using, I think this one goes down, this one goes up, or vice versa. And then if you're gonna select something or verify something or validate something, you press both at the same time. And then you press them both at the same time to turn it off. That's how that works. Pretty easy to use. It's asking for my PIN code right now. I'm not gonna tell you guys that. And then after you set up your PIN code, it's gonna give you your recovery phrase, right? And that's super important. In your little box, they give you 3 of these. So have this in a pen and you're gonna write down 24 words in the exact order that they give them to you. And this thing is super important because if you lose your hardware wallet, the only thing standing between you and not having any more crypto is this recovery phrase. So, write this down. They give you 3 of them. I'd write it down 3 times, put them in 3 different places where nobody will ever find them because if they have your recovery phrase, they can access your crypto. Not a good idea. Okay. So keep this secure. Nice. Then basically what you're gonna do is it's going to prompt you to pair your devices and you're gonna pair them. You're gonna make sure that the Bluetooths connect to each other, and yeah. And then once they connect, it's gonna have you verify it on your hardware wallet, and then it's gonna have you verify in the app, and then you're gonna rename your wallet, and that's it. I mean, really, and then you're ready to go. And then it depends on what you're gonna do. So, you know, then after that, you go into the app, and then in the bottom right corner, you press manager. Then there's a list of apps. If you want to do Bitcoin or whatever it is. I chose Algorand. So I set up my Algorand wallet with my Ledger, and I went to Algorand and I pressed install. And because my hardware wallet was paired and connected via Bluetooth, it started to install on my phone, and it started to install on my hardware wallet. Then I went into my official Algorand wallet on my phone, and I went to the upper right corner, and there was a little plus sign. I hit that, and then there was 3 selections. The third one down was add a Ledger account, and then it prompted me, do you want to turn on the Bluetooth? I said yes, and then they paired, and it was that easy. And then it showed up on my Algorand wallet right underneath my other accounts. There it was, and it had a long, you know, it was the public key was the name. You can hit the 3 buttons next to that public key and rename it. You can call it your name and Nano X or whatever you want to call it. And you're ready to send crypto to it and have it secure. Your private keys are right here, and that's it. You own your crypto, it's secure, and you find a safe place for this and a safe place for your recovery phrase. And you have finished. Hey, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, put it in the comments. I will definitely answer to the best of my ability. I'm here for you. And if you decide that you want to get a Ledger Nano X or any other Ledger products, use my link in the description. It helps me out. It'll help out the show, right? So yeah, definitely use the link in the description of this video. All right, hey, if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Do your homework.